West Ham Fan TV. Mate, thanks for hanging about. Last fan coming tonight. What'd you make of that tonight?
To be honest, I'm happier. I mean, the game against Watford was terrible. I wasn't there personally. I watched it on TV. I know you guys went down, but I think we were better personally. What do you think? I think in terms of shape, we look better.
Yeah, I think honestly, mate, I think there was a lot of fight out there tonight, more than what I've seen the last few weeks. I mean, I wouldn't have started Carroll. I would have started Sacco. I would have given him a chance, you know, to get himself in our good books, because there's a lot of fans, me including, that don't really rate him. Not that I don't rate him, but his attitude. But no, even someone like Andre Ayew as well, you know, give him a chance. But Andy Carroll, you know what you get with him. You know how we're going to play. But I thought it was a lot of spirit, especially going 1-0 down. Heads could have dropped.
Definitely.
You know, but they didn't.
I think you're right on Carroll, because it's that attitude. It's not that, I mean, we know what he can do, like, in terms of talent. But I personally say he's an impact sub at best, because we play so one-dimensional with him on the pitch. It's kind of like the Allardyce, if in doubt, just lump it.
Yeah.
But it's constantly, do you know, like, if you play like that under pressure, where you know that, if it was Man City, for example, coming at you, you've only got one choice, just get rid. But when you're playing teams like Watford and you're punting it, like I think one of you guys said it on the post-match point, from kickoff, played it back and just lumped it straight away, straight forward. So personally, I think you're right. I'd have put Sacco to start, because he runs in behind. Do you know what I mean? Like, he makes the defenders think more, whereas Andy's just a big lump.
Yeah.
I don't like him personally. I don't hate him. I think he's, like, I can see his talent, and I know why he's made a career out of the goals he scored, like balls into the box, but it's just too one-dimensional. I
think you're right. I mean, it's for me, get one up top at home is always negative for me.
Yeah.
I mean, even if he'd have tried someone like Ayew and Sacco together up front, you know. But look, second half, it was spirited, wasn't it?
Much
the
better.
Crowd as well. The crowd were unbelievable today.
Yeah, I think you're right there. The atmosphere was probably one of the best since the Chelsea, the Spurs. It was good, wasn't it? It was good to see everyone getting behind them, because I think the fans in general, like us, we united ourselves, and we really spurred them on. And I think I heard you say earlier that if Chicharito was on there, I think we'd have beat them.
Yeah.
I personally think we would have beat them, only for the fact that he gets him behind. But I don't understand why Ayew was on the wing, because I think he's more of a poacher, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, so, because we were deadly from set pieces. I think in the final third we've got nothing, but obviously we haven't got Antonio, we haven't got Chicharito playing. I thought Arnie was much better. Like, I've really slated him, like, a lot. I think we all have, because the attitude, he walks around the pitch at times and you just think, we paid so much for you. Just a little bit more, like, we're just happy with passion and commitment. We don't expect you, we know we're not Man City. We're not going to win 6-0, we're not going to win 5-0. We just want to see effort. That's literally it. If you lose trying, then it's a bit more respectful. You can actually say, you know what, we tried. But the game against Watford, I think they, capitulated after the goals.
I think that's why a lot of fans stay Clapton out of each off, because he did put in a shift. He was tracking back, and he's had his critics.
Yeah.
But I thought that was his best game, me personally, in the West Ham shirt.
I agree, because I think there was a situation where he literally saved us at the back. And under Slaven, like, I love Slaven. I didn't want him to go. But I can see the difference in the fitness and the effort levels. Like, I really love Slaven, and I'd have kept him personally. But I can see a difference in terms of effort, for sure. Because where he, like, even Winston Reid, I think it was Arthur made a little mistake at the back in the second half, and Reid just came out of nowhere, gets rid. But I'm disappointed with Obiang. I don't know what's happened to him. His passing has been abysmal.
Yeah,
like,
he don't seem the same this season, does he?
Yeah, a lot of them. I think Cheku was a lot better. I think he's been quite poor, but today he was leading the line in terms of pressing. I was happy with him. I like him. I think he's good.
Yeah, I think the goal will give him a bit of confidence as well. I mean, from where I was sitting, it looked like he took a couple of deflections for him, but I don't care how they go in at the moment, mate.
Me too. A goal's a goal. Like, and the set piece was decent, to be fair, because a lot of them have been poor, ain't they? They don't really beat the first man. I think Manu was better. I think he's better in the middle. I'm sure we all know that, because I think Watford, he played on the left. He's too small. Do you know what I mean? Like, you need him in the pockets. Him and Ayew, the link-up play would be good if they started together. That's what I personally think.
And the thing is, we move on. We've got a tough game, Everton now. I don't want to say it's a must-win, but it is sort of a must-win with the games we've got coming up.
Definitely. I think you're right in saying, like, we don't want to have to brand it as, oh, we've got to win. But I think the reality is we're gonna have to go for it, because the Man City game, I fear that they could set a new Premier League record. Like, they're so dangerous.
Don't say it, mate, please.
Honestly, they're so dangerous.
I'm going up there next Sunday. Please.
I wish you the best, man. I'll be watching, but with Sane, Sterling, Jesus, Aguero, it's like...
You didn't even mention De Bruyne in now.
The best one, exactly. That's the best one left out. So, but I think it's all... Personally, it's defensively. We've been poor in games, but I personally would say we've lost games down to mistakes.
When you go back to like the Palace game, Antonio giving the ball away, Burnley a late goal. If we'd have held them games out, it'd be totally different, wouldn't it?
Exactly.
A point at home to Leicester, we'd have all been happy, well, not happy, but we would have been a lot more happier.
Exactly, because like you said, the Palace game, I know he's lost the ball in the final third and he should have held it there. But why is there 2 players in the box? Do you know what I mean? Like, if he doesn't see 2 players trying to get a goal, he's not going to put the ball in the box.
No.
So it came down to silly things that cost Slaven the job, but hopefully this is the beginning of like them fixing up. But the City game, I'm going to say we could get a draw. I hope we do. For your sake of going all the way there. I hope so.
Mate, look, thank you so much for joining us, mate.